If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase automatically earns you 6% back in UA cash that you can later exchange for a mystery box or a signed item of your choosing. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Welcome to the Ultimate Autograph Break Room. I'm Kamen, here without Steven. I was going to say I'm here with Steven. Guess what? Steven isn't here. We have a little bit different program today. It's normally Mike and I on Thursdays. Mike is out. We wish him all the best, Mike, if you're watching. Steven is actually back home producing. So Steven is our remote producer. It's just me in the break room. So if you folks in the chat want to be extra active, keep me busy, keep me entertained, because otherwise I'm going to be talking to myself. The most important thing to do, though, is to keep me busy with some orders. Let's get started with our show today. You guys know how we get started. We get started with our dice roll. We need 6 or higher to play. Let me throw the randomizer up, and let's see what we got on our dice roll. 4 and 6. 6 exactly is our dice roll. Let's see. There's the one from earlier today. We're moving up to 6 on the dice roll. Let's take a look at our wheel here for our chase item of the day. Anyone who enters one of these breaks gets a chance for some UA cash at the end of the show. Actually, a little bit different twist to that. I'll explain that here in a little bit. Training Camp is our chase item of the day. Training Camp, one of our new series. A good opportunity to get rolling on the Training Camp. Let me take the randomizer off the screen. How is everyone in the chat doing tonight? How is everyone doing? Big football game tonight. Cowboys and Saints. Let me explain how the chase typically works. The chase typically, at the end of the show, we spin the wheel and you get some UA cash if you fill up a break that is our chase item of the day. But now you have an opportunity to get something out of the Advent calendar. The way this works, the Advent calendar is our Merry Breakmas over there that you see Instead of spinning for UA cash, you have the option to win a free item for today's date, or you can get double the UA cash. So that's how it works. We do have a break already filled up, and it's one of my favorite things on the site. It is our multi-sport card break, an insane list of headliners. In that one, we've got Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, and LeBron James are some of the big ones. So you can win that in this break coming up. We're also one spot away from our football slab cards, one spot away from our naughty or nice jersey series as well. Let's get started with that first break, though. If you're in this break, let's see. We have Daniel Eckert, a new customer. Nestor Rodriguez, he loves the slabs. Michael Lepre, Robert Osterhout, and Anthony Luisi. Guys, if you're in this break, let us know for a box number. Ron, I'm doing great. Very nice. Steven must have taken an 8-hour nap. Bob, he didn't take an 8-hour nap because I saw Steven earlier in the day today. Guys, what are we thinking on the box number? Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and randomize the box numbers that we have, rather the slab number. If I get the South again, that's a challenge flag, says Gear Profit. Okay. You got Anthony instead of Luigi, but hey, just trying to beat the AFC South algorithm. Clearly, you don't want the AFC South. I have some good news for you, though. This is the Multisport Slabs. It is a top spot break. There are no divisions in this one because it is multi-sports. It is not an NFL division break. Maybe that could help you with some good luck charm. Dusty, I believe PayPal should be accepted. I'm sorry if you're having any issues. Can I get the entry for the jersey? I bought 7 spots today. Okay, so you got 7 spots in the jersey. Were you in here earlier today? We have 1 slot remaining in the jersey series. So that might have been you. 13, says Gear Profit. All right, 13 for the slabs. Then we take 13 off the ticker, and let's get a ripping. Multisport Slabs. Real quickly, before we get into that, our Dutch item of the day is Kellen Winslow, full-size authentic helmet. We're starting him at $330. He led the NFL in catches in 1980, 1981, a 5-time Pro Bowler, a Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. The only issue is a little bubbling at the top of the helmet, not near the auto side. A few minor bubbles, scratches, etc., but pretty good shape. He's a Mizzou Tiger. He went to Mizzou, as did I. So we got a Mizzou Tiger, selling a Mizzou Tiger. Let me get that slab now. 13. Yeah, Dusty, I'm not sure. You can always email our customer service team, Steven from back home, Blacktop Productions. We'll drop that link for you for our customer service team. But I believe we are accepting PayPal as far as I believe. All right, first multi-sport slab break of the night. So we open the product first, and then we randomize for the top spot. This is something unique, guys. A little unique hit. How about Danica Patrick? Take a look at this one. It is a Beckett 9 autograph, a 9 mint condition, 9.5 on the centering, 9.5 on the corners, 9 on the surface, 8.5 on the edges. Danica Patrick, the great female NASCAR and IndyCar driver. Patrick's parents were racers as well, it says on the back of the cart. Meeting on a blind date while attending a snowmobile event. Preferring solid ground underneath her wheels rather than snow, Danica began racing when she was only 10 years old. She stuck with the sport and has been competing full-time in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series since 2013. Awesome. Danica Patrick. That is a unique hit. Certainly a really good hit. Danica Patrick, I've actually seen her in person. She is very short in person, but a fantastic driver and a fantastic pioneer for the sport. All right, so we're going to go top spot here. 6 is our dice roll, so we're going to click 6 times. Whoever is the top spot after 6 clicks is taking home a Danica Patrick. Whoop. Former girlfriend of Aaron Rodgers, Bob says. That's right. Aaron Rodgers has a lot of former girlfriends. A lot of them are pretty famous. She is certainly one of the most famous. All right, 4, 5. The next click is taking home Danica Patrick. 6, Nestor Rodriguez. Nestor, welcome back to the break room. We know you're in here for the cards. Nestor, you are taking home Danica Patrick. A Beckett 9 graded card. Danica Patrick. Very nice. Naughty or Nice number 1 is ready as well. Slab Football number 1 is ready as well. Guys, we got a lot of breaks coming up. This is what I love to hear. Nestor Rodriguez, congrats on the win. Nestor's San Francisco 49ers are on fire lately. A happy football fan and now a happy card man with Danica Patrick. I'm sure all of you have some sort of connection to Patrick. And I certainly believe every one of you in the chat. Yes, yes, Bob. He is taking home the Danica Patrick card, not Danica Patrick herself. I assume that was a given, but just in case it isn't, Nestor, you are not taking home Danica Patrick. You're taking home the card. Just the card. All right, second break of the day. We're going to stick it with slabs, this time a football slab. Nestor's in here again. Robert Osterhout, Anthony, Luigi, whatever you want to go by. Charles Peavy House, and Dustin Casey. All right, guys, let us know what box numbers you guys would like for the football slabs. 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 on the box number. Dusty saying closer / sniper magic, please. He's calling out box 17. So you're looking for the snipe magic, the close magic, Dusty, and the box number magic. That's a pretty lethal combo, I must say. I'm going to get 17, and let's get a ripping. All right, here we go. This is 17 right here. The big three, the Holy Trinity, says Dusty. All right, Dusty, we shall find out. This is a division break. Gear Prophet, how do you say my name? Your name properly, your friend? Let me know. All in good fun. I know we're all in good fun here. This one is a divisional break because it's football cards. We are going to have divisions. So here we go. We're only going 6 times. The clicker is pretty low on the number. G Air. Okay. 6 times. There we go. Nestor Rodriguez should be up top. Anthony should be at the bottom. Nestor in the NFC North, Robert in the NFC South and NFC East. Nestor out in the NFC West, where his San Francisco 49ers are from. Charles Peavy House in the AFC North. Nestor also has the South. Dustin Casey, AFC East. He's looking for that closer magic, that snipe magic, and that box number magic. And Anthony is out in the AFC West. Here we go. One away, and Breezy Does It also. Steven is saying Blacktop Production. Steven is producing from back home. Drew Brees is still out there in the Breezy Does It. Speaking of good quarterbacks, how about this one, guys? You will not be disappointed. Anthony, we've got a Justin Herbert. That is the AFC West. Anthony, you are taking home Justin Herbert slab. This is an absolutely beautiful card. It is 9.5 gem, 9.5 on the corners, 10 on the centering, 9.5 on the surface. It is a Rookie of the Year card for Justin Herbert. He was the NFL Rookie of the Year. I believe he set the touchdown record for rookie quarterbacks. An absolutely beautiful card. Rookie of the Year contenders on the back. Justin Herbert. This is almost a 10, guys. 9.5 graded. Beautiful, beautiful card. That's an amazing hit. It certainly is. Very nice. Anthony getting that hit out in the AFC West. I redeemed myself. Hey, that's what I'm here to do. I have redeemed myself. That was also a headliner hit. Justin Herbert, I believe that was a headliner hit. Let's get the disco. Well, our disco light is not working right now, Bob. Disco light does not seem to work, but nonetheless, Anthony, you are taking home Justin Herbert, one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL, Herbert Slab. Nice hit, says Sean. Cody Neff says they need to fill the Mr. Football Mini. We're really close on that one as well. A lot of breaks coming, guys. Love to see you in here. Love to see everyone having a good time. Love to see magic getting pulled out like Mr. Justin Herbert. Woo! Herbert Slab. Let's disco, says Sean. So Sean, let me see if I could disco for you. This disco light does not seem to be working, my friend. I don't even see where the thing that connects for it went. Hold on. You know what? I know you guys like the disco light. Here we go. Let's plug it in for you guys. Here we go. Disco magic indeed. The disco is back. We're good. What a sick hit. Anthony, you had a single spot in there, my friend. That was a snipe. Dusty looking for the snipe. Anthony got the snipe instead. What a hit. And plugged in your chair, Bob. They must have, but I plugged it back in. Don't worry, Bob. The disco light is back. Naughty or Nice, number 1. We got Jake in here. I believe that's Jakeem Michael Lepre. There you go, Mike, pronouncing it right for you. Richard Henderson, Matthew Kerr, Nestor Rodriguez, Charles Peavyhouse, and Michael Walker. Mark Ingram might eat tonight. No Alvin Kamara tonight for the Saints, taking on the Cowboys. Guys, if we can get a box number for Naughty or Nice, number 1, if you're in the break, let me know. Cody, I'm going to reserve 44 for the mini. In fact, if you want to call a second number, that is a double box break on the minis. Naughty or Nice, number 1, we've got, let's see. We have on the ticker, we should have 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, or 11. If you guys can get us a box number for the Naughty or Nice. Otherwise, I'm going to randomize those box numbers in a second if we don't get one. 4, says Sean. All right, 4 is coming your way. Cody, you've also got 45 for the mini. I will save those for you. Let me take 4 off the ticker. Naughty or Nice. Here we go. Before I randomize the divisions, just in case you guys haven't been here the past couple days, you don't know how this works. In this jersey break, 50% of the jerseys, that means 25 out of 50% of jerseys will have a bonus prize. If you get a nice card, meaning you've been nice, Santa says you're nice, I will pull you a second gift from Santa's gift box here. So you can win 2 gifts in Naughty or Nice. If you've been nice, you win 2. If you haven't been so nice, you still get 1. Matthew, you called out 11. You were just beaten there by Sean. I'm going to go ahead and randomize the box numbers, or rather for the divisions right now. All right, here we go. We're going 6 times on the randomizer. 5 and 6. Anthony, what are you in? What are you looking to be in? So we've got, here's our list. Michael Lepre is in the NFC North. Richard Henderson is the NFC South. Michael Walker in the NFC East. Matthew Kerr in the NFC West. Charles Peavyhouse in the North in the AFC. Matthew Kerr also in the AFC South, Nestor in the AFC East, and Jake in the AFC West. Let's get rolling. Box number 4, naughty or nice. Before I show you the item, how about the sticker, guys? You guys were nice. Whoever wins this break is going to win another prize out of Santa's bag that I will go ahead and pull for you. Nicely done, guys. The winner of this break has definitely been nice this year. Woo! Not a bad pull here either. How about Dwayne Bowie? Former Chiefs wide receiver Dwayne Bowie, 3-time 1,000-yard receiver. Dwayne Bowie had one phenomenal season. That was 2010. He led the NFL in touchdown catches with 15. He was all pro. He was a Pro Bowler. The NFL touchdown leader in 2010 with 15 touchdowns. Mr. Dwayne Bowie plays for the Chiefs, my second favorite team behind the Bears. That is also the AFC West. That is Jake Mahares. Jakeem. Jake is a big customer early in the early show. Doesn't show up usually at night. But Jake, if you're watching, you got yourself a Dwayne Bowie jersey. Bowie jersey. Nicely done. Jake, if you are in here, let me know if you'd like me to pull from the middle of the bag, the back of the bag, the front of the bag. Otherwise, I will go ahead and pick for you. Dusty's fantasy team name one year was Over Dwayne Bowie. I like that. I like that. I also like it. Jake, congratulations on that hit, my man. Jake M. Jakeem. We call him Jakeem during the noon shows. Bowie jersey. Very nice. All right, Jake, I don't think you're in here. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to pull something from the top here. A little bonus gift coming your way, Jake. 2 for 1. Jake, you are awfully nice. $40 UA cash, Jake. I will get that in your account after the show. Steven might get it in during the show, in fact. $40 UA cash, Jake. Congratulations, my friend. Guys, as far as the PayPal options and Shopify, this is the first I'm hearing of it. You can obviously email our customer service team. That's Dave. He can get back to you. I'm not sure what that issue is because on our end, we use Shopify. So whatever Shopify changes, we can't personally make any changes. That is up to Shopify. So if PayPal is not an option right now, I apologize. We ourselves are not in control of that. Shopify makes their own decisions. That is who we use, though. All right, guys. We have another Multisport Slab filled up. We have a Breezy Does It coming up as well. Let's see what else we have. And I know we're close on the minis. So Multisport Slab, number 2, Nestor Rodriguez, Charlie Peavy House, Dustin Casey, Michael Walker, or Josh Miller, if you guys can get us a box number. Matthew Kerr hasn't had much luck lately. Matthew, I have a feeling that your luck might turn around. You won a lot on Sunday. You can't win every time. Nestor, Charles Peavy House, Mr. Casey, or Michael Walker, if you guys can get us a box number for the Multisport Slab number 2. Dusty coming through with number 3. Thank you very much, Dusty. This Multisport Slab series is sick. We've got a Tom Brady out there. We've got Tiger Woods out there. We've got LeBron James out there. The Multisport Slabs are incredible. Let's see. I'm going to take that off the ticker. 3 is coming off the ticker, and it's coming to you guys. Sounds like a lot of you folks are saying you're on a cold streak. That only means that you're about to get hot. Think of it this way. You're about to get hot eventually. 3 is the number. This is a top spot break. We're going to see the item first. And then we're going to randomize for the top spot winner. Woo-hoo-hoo! As a Chicago Bulls fan, I can say this one is pretty good. Zach LaVine on the Timberwolves. I know you card collectors know the rookie cards hold extra value. That is Zach LaVine on the Timberwolves rookie card. 9.0 mint condition. It's 9.5 on the corners, 9.5 on the centering. 2014-15 Panini Select Concourse. Zach LaVine rookie card with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I love that. Out of UCLA, LaVine was more of a dunker when he first came in the NBA. Multi-time dunk champion. Now he shoots threes. Now he shoots jumpers. He does just about everything. An all-star for the Chicago Bulls. An Olympian. A gold medalist for Team USA basketball. Zach LaVine. Love LaVine as a Wolves fan, says Dusty. Steven's not in timeout, Matt Menard. He's just from home working hard. He's doing great. The Wolves lost that trade. They certainly did, Dusty. All right, let's see who's taking home this beautiful Zach LaVine card. We're going top spot for this one. After the 6th click, the winner takes home Mr. LaVine. All right, throw the randomizer up. Let's click 6 times here. Fingers crossed, says Dusty. All right, guys, I'm going to pause for dramatic effect. We've randomized 5 times. Nestor, hold your horses. You haven't won yet. Nestor is at the top after 5. The 6th click is the winner. And that winner is Dustin Casey. Are you serious? Are you serious? Dusty, you said you were cold. You had your fingers crossed. And you got the win. Dustin Casey, the T-Wolves fan, taking home a LaVine rookie card. Woo! Talk about some fire. Very nice. You can't make that up, Dusty. You certainly can't. Absolutely love it. Bob, I assure you, Steven is not getting drunk from home. He's working hard and diligently. Thank you so much for Steven for being here, being at home and working hard. You are doing a great job, Steven. Really appreciate you here. Dustin Casey taking home LaVine. He did have wings, though. Nice. Okay, so Bob, you are on top of things. Maybe not beer at the moment, but he certainly had wings. Steven, I hope those wings were good. LeVine Slab. They were fire. Hey, Matt Menard. He says, Matt Menard, Steven says you're doing a good job helping out. How about that? Matt Menard is happy. Matt Menard is getting along with Steven. We love to see it. Those two have, for sure, a fun little rivalry amongst them. All right, guys. The show is going on, as Steven said. We're moving on to Breezy Does It #1. We've got Matthew Kerr, Tony Payne, and Bob Boulay. So Bob, Matthew, or Tony, if you guys can get us a box number for Breezy Does It #1. We still have Drew Brees himself is still out there in this series. Drew Brees #2 all time in just about every category in the NFL. He is incredible. So Drew Brees is still out there in the Breezy Does It. If we can get a box number, we've got 17, 21, 23, 25, 27, or 28. Grade 9.5. That is awesome. Panini Select as well. Dusty, I'll show you the card one more time. Let me pull it out while we wait for that box number real quickly. It is Panini Select. It's actually a 9.0 mint, but it's 9.5 on half the grades, 9.5 on the rest. I'll show it to you real close here, Dusty. Take a look at this bad boy. Ooh, look at that. Zach LaVine, a rookie card. 27, says Matthew Kerr. All right, Matthew, 27 is coming your way in Breezy. Steven, Clean. Thanks, Kamen. You got it, Dusty. Steven, how far away are we on the minis? Let us know, Steven. One away. Okay, so we're really close. All right, Breezy Does It. Number 27 is going off the ticker. I will go ahead and bring you guys Breezy Does It. Looking for Drew Brees himself. $27. Just as a reminder, guys, every one of these boxes in the Breezy Does It series is a full-size authentic. We got a lot of good headliners in there. We've got Drew Brees, of course. Jerome Bettis is still out there. Non-headliner hits like Kurt Warner and Roger Staubach also out there. And speaking of that, Matt Menard saw a trailer for the Kurt Warner movie. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to randomize for your divisions. We got 3 of you in here. Bob Boulay, Tony Payne, and Matthew Kerr. Randomizing for the divisions. Tony Payne is up top. Matthew Kerr should be at the bottom. All right, so Tony or Anthony Payne is in the NFC North. Matthew Kerr is in the NFC South, which is where Drew Brees played. Also in the NFC East. Tony Payne has the NFC West, AFC North, AFC South. Bob Boulay in the AFC East. And Matthew Kerr has the AFC West, which has been en fuego, on fire tonight. Woo! It's a heavy helmet, you know, it's a full-size authentic. Let's see what we got in here, guys. Let's take a look-see. Bob, you might want to contact your friends Nick and Katrina, because we have an absolutely beastly Colts linebacker here. Darius Leonard, number 53. Darius Leonard, one of the best linebackers in the NFL. He is an absolute beast for the Colts. Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2018. 2-time first-team All-Pro this man is in 2018 and 2020. On his way to making All-Pro again this year. Looking for yet another season of over 100 tackles. Darius Leonard of the Indianapolis Colts. That is the AFC South, and that's Tony Payne. Tony Payne is a Colts fan. Tony, congratulations. You've got yourself a Colts hit, sending the right helmet to the right person. Tony Payne, a big Colts fan, taking home Darius Leonard. Bob says he's 99% sure the Purines own several Leonards. That would not surprise me. But hey, Tony Payne, if you don't own a Leonard, you do now. Congratulations, Tony. Tony, let us know if you're in here. Tony Payne, you got you one, Cody says. Tony Payne had been a little cold himself, he said. He got himself a Leonard full-size authentic helmet, all-pro linebacker. Congratulations, Tony. Decker Hunter, you are right about a promotion. So it's Thirsty Thursday. This is the promotion. Tony does have one, but a nice hit nonetheless. Congratulations, Tony. So you buy, the way it works is you buy 5 slots in the same cart. So in that cart, you buy 5 slots. In the 6th one, you must select a jersey. So for your 6th one, you select the jersey, and then you're entered in for a free jersey spot. That is how that one works. And it should show up as a free option there as well. Matthew Kerr still running cold. The night is young, my friend. It's only 7:33. We got a long night ahead of us. I believe that you can heat up, Mr. Kerr. If you're cold, I'm Antarctic, says Bob. Decker, do you plan on ordering again tonight? Maybe you can try again. Otherwise, maybe shoot a message to our customer service team, and we'll see what we can do to take care of you. All right, so Mr. Touchdown did fill up. We had the box numbers already called out. I saved them for Cody, 44 and 45. Not as cold as Steven is when Matt Menard wins the top spot chase. Steven is correct. He tends to spin 9s for Mr. Menard. Gear Profit, you're calling out 39 and 49. I actually saved it for Cody. We prefer if you guys call out the box numbers once we do the break, but I did say for Cody, he called out 44 and 45. I did save those for Cody or Dakota Neff. I am really sorry. So 44 and 45 are coming your way, guys. Whoever calls out the box numbers first gets them. Cody called out those a few minutes ago. All right, here we go. $44 and $45 as requested by Cody. Steven, thank you so much. Steven says he took care of the $40 UA cash. I believe that's Jake. So Jake, you should have $40 UA cash if you're in here. Thank you very much, Steven. All right, guys, we're going to randomize for your divisions. This is a double box break, so you keep your division for both breaks. You can win 2 items, or we can have 2 different winners. 44 and 45 were called before the break, Gear Profit. They were called a couple minutes ago by Cody Neff, if you scroll up. $5 and $6. All right, there's a look at our divisions. They were called before the break, but it's something we've always done on this show. Typically, if a break is close to filling up and someone calls out the numbers, we have given them to people in the past. If you guys would like us to only do box numbers once the break is filled up and going, please let us know. That's something we prefer, but in the past, we've always given the box numbers for people if they reserve them ahead of time. That's something we've always done. So that's something I did offer to Cody, or rather Cody called them out and I said I would save them for him. I wrote it down, 44 and 45 for Mini for Cody. I don't know if you could read that very well, but I wrote that down myself. No big deal, says Gear Profit. You got it, my friend. Just something we typically have done. If you guys would like to change that, if you only want to call out box numbers once the break is coming, I'm happy to do that in the future. But anyways, we'll get ripping. 44 is the first one. You guys see your divisions up top there. Good luck, everyone. Appreciate that. No big deal. I really appreciate that. You guys are really nice people in here. We always like questions. We're open to hearing questions. I'm just telling you why we did what we did. So, no big deal. So first break, first item coming out of the Mr. Touchdown Mini is a little old school player, Dermontti Dawson. This guy was a beast for the Steelers. He was a center. He was a multi-time Pro Bowler, a Hall of Famer. In fact, Hall of Fame 2012, Dermontti Dawson one of the best offensive linemen for the Pittsburgh Steelers. One of the best signatures. He is a 7-time Pro Bowler, a 6-time first-team All-Pro, a 1990s All-Decade team. Got a little glare for the camera. I'll hold it up for you much closer. Look at that beautiful signature. The Monty Dawson Hall of Fame 2012. That is the AFC North. And that is Michael Lepre. Michael, congratulations, my friend. Dawson Mini. Sweet. Looks like a single spot snipe for Mr. Lepre. Lepre. A lot of different people in this one. Dawson Mini. Nice hit. Steven, I know you're out here. If you can let us know what our next closest break is or how close we are. Steven is at home producing tonight. I'm keeping busy here in the break room by myself. Steven, let us know how close we are. All singles, says Matt Menard. That's right. 1 versus 1 versus 1. All singles in this one. That's pretty unique. You rarely see that these days. I like that. All right, for our second winner. By the way, we are closing out this series pretty soon. All the box numbers that are in the ticker are all that is left in this series. This is a really underrated quarterback, if you think about this. How about Jeff Garcia with the 49ers, multi-time Pro Bowler, had several 4,000-yard seasons. He took over for the 49ers after Steve Young. A crazy transition. You had Joe Montana, you had Steve Young. Huge shoes to fill for Jeff Garcia. He did pretty good for himself, though. Mr. Garcia was a Pro Bowler and a very solid quarterback for the 49ers. That is the NFC West, and that is Dakota or Cody Neff. You're taking home this Jeff Garcia mini helmet. Very nice, Cody. Another one, says Cody. That's right. Cody, you are winning. Garcia Mini. Matthew Kerr bought a J Jets earlier. Can we open that? If so, can I have box 22? Matthew Kerr, I think we can do that for you. I believe that we have that up as a retail order. Let me double check to see if it's a mystery box, though, because if it is a mystery box, we should be able to open that J Jetta series for you. Let's see, mystery box. Let me see if the J Jettas are in there. Let's fill out the football slab number 2, says J Jettas. Or Dusty, excuse me. Okay, I do see the J Jettas mystery box listed here. We're going to go ahead and do that for you. I'll be completely honest with you. I know at the moment we're keeping those J Jettas as retail orders. But since it is a mystery box and you asked us to open it on the air, we will, Mr. Kerr. 22. I'll get 22 for you and rip that open. We do have these J Jettas in the room, so let me find 22 for you, though. Hopefully we have that one in here. There's J Jetta's 22. All right, we do have 22 for you, Mr. Kerr. Let me move a couple boxes around here. We are starting to fill up. Move these bad boys so I don't get in my way. The J Jettas at the moment are just listed as mystery boxes. I will go ahead and type that out for you guys. Matthew, what are you looking for? Cody Neff says, these are the headliners in the Jay Jetta series. We have Joe Montana, the greatest quarterback, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Justin Fields, Justin Jefferson. Speaking of great quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Warren Moon. Jay Jettas. Ricky Henderson says, what was the outcome of the first jersey break? The outcome of the first jersey break was, let me tell you real quickly here. First jersey break was Jake won a Dwayne Bowie jersey, the 2010 NFL leader in touchdown catches. We also have a personal by James or Rob Lee James. If you're in here, we can also rip that personal for you. As for what Mr. Kerr is going to win, Matthew Kerr, you are taking home a Bob Greasy jersey. Bob Greasy was the quarterback for that undefeated team, the 1972 Dolphins. Didn't lose a single game. I know he got hurt during part of the season, didn't play in all the games, but he was the starting quarterback for the Dolphins. Bob Greasy, his son Brian Greasy, also played in the NFL. A really good quarterback family, a Hall of Famer. Mr. Greasy is a great quarterback. Bob Greasy is going home to Matthew Kerr. Greasy jersey. Nicely done, Matthew. Nice, thanks. Yeah, the way to guarantee a win is get yourself a personal or get yourself all 8 break spots. You can also get all 8 break spots. That's another way to guarantee a victory. Matthew Kerr taking home Bob Greasy. That's a sharp-looking jersey, says Matt Menard. It is a sharp-looking jersey. The Dolphins have arguably the best colors in football. I love that like silver ink for Mr. Greasy. A beautiful, beautiful signature. Josh Strickland, your UA cash from the noon show should be in your account. I actually personally put it in your account, Mr. Strickland. Dolphins colors are undefeated, says Dusty. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Bob Boulay always explains how to use that UA cash. I know many people in the chat know how to access the UA cash, but it is definitely in your account because I personally put it in myself a couple hours ago. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, let's take a look at the break page and see where we are on orders at the moment. What are we closing in on? What do you guys want to do tonight? Let's see. We have most things are wide open on the website right now, guys. 3 slots away from the Very Brady College Mixer is the closest break. Dusty just bought Jay Jettas. Could you let me know box numbers? So, Dusty, Jay Jettas is just available as a personal. It is a mystery box online. We should have all 50 box numbers in the room. So if you want to get a Jay Jettas, let us know. We should have all 50 box numbers in the room. Mike O'Neill, welcome back to the show. Mike, how are you tonight? Fill the football slabs, guys. 5 spots out there, says Dusty. I'll tell you guys this about the Very Brady College series. We have, I believe, 11 boxes left. As soon as we get those 11 boxes left, we're going to drop a Tom Brady jersey break, which you can pull another Tom Brady hit. And also, our Brady series is now overtime. What does overtime mean? That means that anyone who wins that break gets a second item. So it's a 2-for-1. You win whatever is in that box, and you win a second item that we also have in the room. Dusty, I can absolutely open number 33 for Dalvin. All right, 33 in the Jay Jettas personal. 32 and 33. Okay, we got 33 coming. A lot of jerseys, a lot of minis tonight. A lot of personals as well. Just a lot of fun had by all. Let's fill the wheel, says Cody Neff. Okay, Cody. The wheel is also overtime. So we can have 2 items coming out of the Brady series and 2 items coming out of the wheel series. This is the Jay Jettas series at the moment, though, guys. We have a little old school hit at the moment here. How about another beautiful signature? We've got Ken Anderson. Ken Anderson. Former Bengals legend, Mr. N. Anderson. He was the Bengals quarterback in the 70s and 80s. He was the NFL MVP in 1981. 4-time Pro Bowler, led the NFL in passer rating 4 times, and twice led the NFL in passing yards. This was one of the best quarterbacks in the 70s and 80s. Ken Anderson, the NFL MVP, 81 NFL MVP. He signed it for you there. Ken Anderson. Beautiful, beautiful signature. That is going home to you, Mr. Dusty. Anderson jersey. Guys, what would you like to do next? Dusty, I hope you're happy with that hit. Let us know what you guys would like to do next. Dusty's probably looking for that Justin Jefferson jersey. Dusty, I know, is a huge Vikings fan. You know it, Kamen. Yeah, that's right. Justin Jefferson. I said this on the show a couple weeks ago. Justin Jefferson has the potential to be one of the top 10 greatest receivers of all time when it comes to yards. He was a star right away as a rookie. He's great in his second year. They play 17 games in the NFL these days. Mr. Jefferson is going to put up some big numbers for years to come. He is such a stud indeed. As a Bears fan, Dusty, I don't look forward to the Bears secondary guarding him. Jalen Johnson's a really good corner, but not much you can do against Justin Jefferson. Adam Thielen's not bad either. The Vikings have some pretty good receivers over there in Minnesota. Who's the only kicker who's converted 3 career field goals from 60-plus yards? As Dusty. Matt Menard says, I believe Matt Prater. I believe Prater's first name is Matt. Not Prater, says Dusty. How about Jason Elam? Brandon McManus. Couple of my guesses. Those Bronco kickers boot some long ones. Sebastian Janikowski would be another guess of mine. Not Jason or McManus. Steven, while we have a little bit of a lull in orders at the moment, if you can lower our Dutch item, Mr. Kellen Winslow, he's at 330. We haven't had a chance to lower him yet. So let's knock off 80 bucks, 250 on that Dutch item, Steven. Like the Janikowski guess, he and Prater only hit 2. Okay. Done and done, says Steven. Thank you very much, Steven. Kellen Winslow is our Dutch item of the day. Hall of Fame 95. Great tight end, college and pro football Hall of Famer. Led the NFL in catches twice. One of the first tight ends that got a lot of catches in the NFL. He also went to my alma mater, the Mizzou Tigers. So it's a Tiger selling a Tiger tonight. Tony Payne asks, what is the chase tonight? Tony, the chase tonight is training camp. Training camp is the cheapest thing we have on the website at the moment. It is only 15 bucks a spot, guys. I would love to fill up a training camp break. We have some good headliners out there. Sean Alexander, Floyd Mayweather, Sean Kemp, Frank Thomas, Patrick Wall, Jersey, We have 3 Nebraska Heisman signatures. The training camp is our chase item today. 3 slots away from a Very Brady College Mixer Series. 5 slots away from the beater box. Those breaks are also really close. The one I would love to do is the football slabs. 5 slots away. Dusty Justin Jefferson is a headliner in that series. I don't think he's been pulled, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. 7 slots away from the Multisport Slabs as well. So pretty open on the break page right now. You let us know what you want to play tonight, guys. Let me take a look at our football game. Haven't had a chance to look at the football game yet. The score at least, 0-0, Dallas and the Saints. Not a lot of offense early. Taysom Hill getting the start. Did we not do multi-slab number 1? Gear Profit, we did do multi-slab number 1, but why don't we do a second multi-slab? How does that sound? Tom Brady's out there. LeBron James is out there. Tiger Woods is out there. The multi-slab series is pretty sick if you ask me, my friend. We did do a football slab and a multi-slab. We've done one of each. The multi-slab was the very first break we did tonight. The hit of the multi-slab was Danica Patrick. Nestor Rodriguez took home a Danica Patrick card. So that was great. Dusty says, just bought 3 in training camp. Let's get it filled so we can do a Merry Breakmas. Gotcha, thank you, never mind. You got it. So we are closing in on our chase as well, guys. Now is a great time to put in some orders and to do some series. Expected a little bit more offense in this Dallas and New Orleans game. But certainly both teams have dealt with a lot of injuries. So, you know, I guess it's not that surprising. It's 0-0. Oh, what was your yeah, last chance on Dusty's trivia. Dusty, type it in again for Bob and company. It's getting a little warm in the break room. Take my jacket off. I believe Dusty's trivia question is, who's the only kicker who's converted 3 career field goals from 60-plus yards? I guess Janikowski had 2. Prater had, I believe, 2 also. So that is the question. Amari Cooper just got a big catch for the Cowboys into Saints territory. Bob says, I think Brett Maher. Of course Bob knows the trivia question. Leave it up to Bob. He always knows. Brett Maher, he kicked field goals of 62, 62, and 63 yards for the Cowboys in 2018-19, but they released him before the end of the 2019 season. Maher is now playing for the Saints and will get the opportunity to play against his former team tonight. In fact, he's playing for him now. The current Dallas kicker, Greg Zuerlein, is one of 4 other kickers with 2 such kicks, along with Matt Prater, Justin Tucker, and Sebastian Janikowski. Nicely done. That's some great trivia, Dusty. He missed from about 46 tonight, says Bob. Some guys are actually better from far out. Harrison Butker of the Chiefs misses a lot of extra points, but he also makes a lot of 50-plus yard field goals. Dusty says time may be behind him now. That is possible, Dusty. That is possible. Ooh, let me get a drink here. Guys, I'm going to play a couple videos for you. Let me play one video while I take a break. Let me play this Very Brady video. We have 3 slots left in the Very Brady. So this is kind of more information about the Brady series. I know Tom Brady was pulled in our college mixer, but as soon as we get this next series done, we'll drop another Brady series. I can tell you in this college series, we've got a Michael Vick Virginia Tech helmet out there, a Ray Lewis mini, and of course, an O.J. Simpson USC jersey. So let me play this Very Brady video for you guys.
It's a Very Brady Christmas in the UA Live break room. To celebrate the season of giving, we will be giving our breakers 4 opportunities to collect a signed piece of memorabilia by Tom Brady. Between Black Friday and New Year's Eve, Ultimate Autographs will be releasing 4 live break room exclusive mystery box series, each containing a signed item from one of TV12's stops in his historic career. Plus, each series features 3 special Tom Brady tickets. 12 total ticket holders will be a part of a festive Christmas Eve top spot break for a free Tom Brady signed item. In addition to the GOAT, each series will contain signed memorabilia by other huge names that you will surely have on your Christmas wish list. Simply tune in every day throughout the month of December to maximize your chance at collecting Tom Brady. December is going to be magical in the UA Live Break Room. Happy holidays from everyone at Ultimate Autographs.
That was pretty cool. I got to be honest, that was pretty cool. So that gives you an idea about the Tom Brady series that we have going. Full disclosure, most of you know this already. We did pull the Tom Brady Michigan helmet out of the college series, but a lot of good stuff left in that college series. You can win 2 items because it's now overtime, so you win whatever we pull out of the next Brady box, which could be O.J. Simpson USC jersey, which is a headliner that's still out there. Then on top of that, you get a second item. We've got our overtime boxes in the room, so you can win 2 items, or in fact, not you can, you will win 2 items. Whoever wins that break is going to win 2 items tonight, and it's going to get us ever closer to the Brady jersey series. 2 slots left in that Brady. That is why I played the video for you folks. Bob says, Antonio Brown suspended 3 games for a fake vaccination card. Yeah, Antonio Brown did that, Bob. Does not surprise me with Mr. Brown. Aaron Rodgers, though, didn't get suspended a single game about basically lying about his vaccination status. So, go figure, right? Go figure. 5 slots away from the training camp series. Let me play another video for you guys. How about the Advent Calendar video? This will give you guys a good idea of what we're playing for at the end of the show. What you can do instead of the top spot chase, which is the training camp. Instead of a UA cash spin, you can win some extra prizes. Here's the Advent Calendar video.
We are counting down the days to Christmas Eve. Sorry, there's no live break on Christmas Day. To celebrate, we are getting our Santa on and bringing the goodies for all of our breakers. Each show leading up to Christmas, we will have a special signed item available on both our noon and evening broadcasts of the UA Live Breaks. This signed item will be up for grabs to the lucky person selected from our chaser wheel, who can choose to either keep that signed item or spin their own wheel for double the UA cash, up to $200 each show. These signed items will be huge names like Chris Godwin, Sean Alexander, and Devontae Adams. So whether you are grabbing yourself an early Christmas gift or getting something for that special someone, head to ultimateautographs.com to celebrate the season.
All right, guys, that is how the Advent Calendar works. So hopefully those 2 videos give you a little incentive to buy into the Brady series and the training camp, which is our chase item of the day. I believe those are our 2 closest breaks right now. Dusty's got another trivia question out there. Dub Jones of the Cleveland Browns scored 6 touchdowns in a 1951 game, and Alvin Kamara scored 6 touchdowns in a game late last year. Who are the other 2 players who have scored 6 touchdowns in an NFL game? Both played for teams based in the same city, and those teams will play against each other this week. Bob says Sayers is one. That is Gale Sayers, absolute great Bears running back. That's one of them. And then the other one is, now that you have one team, hopefully the second will be easier. As you know who they play this week. They play the Arizona Cardinals this week. So we're looking for an Arizona Cardinal that scored 6 touchdowns for our trivia question. As far as the orders, we've had a few orders coming in the last couple minutes. Joshua Strickland, Charles Peavyhouse, Jose Alcala. The teacher isn't teaching right now. He's playing breaks. Thank you very much for you guys on getting those orders. We are now 1 away from the Brady College Mixer, 1 spot away, and we sold out the training camp. So we're going to go ahead and do our training camp break here in a second. Steven's got that list ready, and we are ready to go. We've got Michael Lepre, Dusty, you're in here as well, Jose Alcala, and Charles Peavy House. If I can get a box number for training camp number 1. Charlie Peavy House, thank you so much. You did, in fact, close out the training camp. We really appreciate that. Josh Strickland, couldn't find the 15 UA cash. I bought stuff anyway. Closer Magic, says Dusty. Hey, Bob, can you do me a favor? Bob, I know you use the UA cash. Can you let our guy Josh know how to access his UA cash? Dusty is calling out box number 3. As far as a Chicago Cardinal, so this is an old school Bear that also got 16 touchdowns. Our old school Cardinal, rather, got 6 touchdowns in a game. I'll go with Mike Ditka. I don't think they were the Cardinals back then, but Mike Ditka is going to be my guess for fun, because why not? Why not? Let's have a little fun. 3 is saying Dusty. 3 for the training camp. I'll take that off the ticker, and I will get you training camp number 3. Extremely tough. Dusty's going to give it to us after the break. Bob, try and get it, Bob. You're the one who would get it. Training camp number 1, box number 3. Charlie Peavy House, I believe the Nebraska helmet is still out there in the training camp. Guys, let me know if you've seen that pulled, but I'm pretty sure the Nebraska helmet is still out there. 3 Nebraska Heisman in the training camp. This is a top spot break. So I'm going to actually go ahead and open the item first. And then we'll see who wins. Josh Strickland, if you're still in there, Bob is giving you the instructions on how to access your UA cash. Alrighty. Our hit for the training camp is Raheem Mostert. He is a 49ers running back. He's got that beautiful red signature. I believe he's injured right now. 49ers, a lot of injuries in their backfield, but a big part of their Super Bowl team in 2019. They made the Super Bowl and lost. Mostert was a big part of that late season charge. Nearly 1,000 total yards for Mr. Mostert in 2019. Top spot, so let's see who's taking home Raheem Mostert. Good news is we are going to have something coming out of our advent calendar or a wheel spin, because we did just fill up our chase. Four, 5. Oh, hold on. Let's pause. Jose is a big Niner fan. He needs that fan magic. So after 5 clicks, Charles Peavy House is up top. Let's see who takes home this item after the 6th click. It is, in fact, Charles Peavy House. All right, Charles. Gave us the closer magic. You had 5 slots in there, 50% chance. Mr. Peavy House, you are taking home Raheem Mostert on a beautiful 49ers Eclipse helmet. Very nice. Mostert. Jose got close. He certainly did, Bob. Jose got very, very close. Mostert helmet. As for Josh, if you're in here, if you're listening and not looking, this is how you access your UA cash, which should be in your account. Josh, go to my account. Beneath your address is the box store called store credit. Click on that box. You'll see a dollar amount and a multi-digit alphanumeric code. Copy the code, then go to checkout and paste that code into the discount box. So that is how you can access your UA cash, Mr. Josh. Moster helmets, not bad for 15 bucks. I like that little red signature there. I like that. Let's get the beater box filled up, says Charlie. Charlie, I have some good news for you about the beater box. In the beater box, that isn't even a headliner. We've got a Russell Wilson out there, and we've got an Adrian Peterson in the beater box. The beater box are basically Dutch items, so there are slight imperfections with them. Those are listed on our webpage. You can see what's wrong with the items. But you guys know by now our Dutch items tend to be in pretty good shape. Dusty says, Josh, when did you get the 15? Might not be loaded yet if it was recently. That is possible. Josh, I'll tell you this. I put that money in your account at about 5:15 tonight. So it may take a little bit of time. I literally put that money in myself. So it is possible that it's taking a little time. Maybe Steven can go into your account and see if he recently got 15 bucks in there. Steven, if you can do that. Dusty does have a trivia question for us. When the NFL and AFL merged in 1970, there was 26 teams. Of those franchises, what's the only team that is undefeated against one of the others? While we do that, we do have some more good news, guys. We filled up Very Brady #1, Matt Menard, Michael Lepre, Matthew Kerr, Anthony, Chris, Jose, Joshua, and Matthew Kerr. If you guys are in Very Brady #1, if you guys can get us a box number. 29, 31, 35, 40, 43, and 44 are all on the ticker and all in the room. No worries, says Josh. All right, Josh. Well, hey, I appreciate that, my friend. That money should be available any minute now. I will definitely look into it after the show as well. 44 is being called. I will take 44 off the ticker, and I'll bring you guys the first Brady box. Dusty, you can hit us with a hint. I didn't look too closely. I got to read that question again. What's a team that's undefeated against one of the others? Yeah, you can give us a hint, Dusty. I'm going to go ahead and get that box number, 44. Look at this. This Brady box is pretty cool. It even has a nice bow on it. Look at that bow. That's pretty cool. Steven, you're good, my friend. No worries. We'll take care of that after the show. Let's get ripping for the Brady. This is a top spot break. No randomizations for the divisions. We open the item first, and then we randomize our names to see who gets the win. Very Brady #1 for today. Washington football team, says Bob. Not the team, says Dusty. All right, let's see what we have in this Brady here. D'Angelo Hall, Virginia Tech jersey. D'Angelo Hall, a very talented cornerback in the NFL. I believe he actually played the most with the Washington football team in the National Football League, but it doesn't matter because this is a top spot break. Doesn't matter who he played for the longest. Really talented corner for Virginia Tech. Really good in the NFL. Really nice jersey, Mr. Hall is. That is going home to whoever is the top spot here. D'Angelo Hall. I like that. Going 6 times here. 4, 5. The next click takes home D'Angelo Hall. 6, Matthew Kerr. Matthew Kerr. Matthew, you said you were cold? How about a dub for you, Matthew Kerr? Nicely hit. Matthew Kerr is taking home D'Angelo Hall. Cody Neff, I am by myself tonight. It's normally Mike and I on Thursday nights. Mike is not feeling the best today, so Mike couldn't make it tonight. It's just me here. Steven is producing from at home, though. Steven is doing an absolutely incredible job as our producer from back home. He is remote producing, so he's the guy who's putting in all your orders. Give a special shout out to Steven. He's been working really hard, filling in for some shifts in the break room. Steven, I appreciate having you with me tonight in spirit, clicking those buttons back home. Eagles are one of the teams that was undefeated against another team. They were 11-0 versus the Jets. New York gets another shot at them on Sunday. The Apple Cup game was played last week. Washington State against Washington, who is the only player from a university in that state who has gone for over 1,000 receiving yards in an NFL season. I ain't gonna lie, Kamen, I like this. Steven likes it. He likes the home setup. Steven, I prefer having you here, but hey, once in a while, we can have you work from home. It's not bad. I'm hanging in here tonight. Thankfully, I'm having a good time because we have a lot of orders and we have a lot of people who are engaged in the chat. I think I would be missing you more if people weren't chatting so much. If we weren't filling up breaks, I would be bored by myself. But thankfully, we're filling up breaks and we're chatting in the chat. So I appreciate you guys keeping me busy so that I don't have to talk to myself all night long. Yeah, Steven knows the way to be there from here. Haha. Bob, keep going. Bob, keep going. Bob and Dusty, I appreciate all your trivia questions, guys. You guys are having a great time. I'm having a great time watching the trivia. I'm doing the best I can to answer those questions. And at the moment, this is the time to chat because we don't have a lot of breaks filled up at the moment. Beater box is full, says Matthew Kerr. Matthew Kerr, if the beater box is full, that means we're going to break that bad boy. Steven should be copying over the list any second now. Cody says, let's get the wheel going. The only player who's run over 200 yards in a game played on Thanksgiving, Matt Menard, is going Adrian Peterson. I believe, Matt Menard, you are correct. Adrian Peterson was also going to be my guess. Beater box is filled up. We've got Michael Krosky, Joshua Strickland, Todd Peterson, Michael Lepre, Charles Peavyhouse, Marcus Little, and Matthew Kerr. If we can get a box number for the beater box, guys. Oh, and you know what? I'm sorry. 1 second. 1 second. Matthew Kerr? Did Matthew Kerr just win that last break? Matthew Kerr, before we do the beater box, Matthew, you get 2 items that you win in Very Brady 1. So Matthew Kerr, pay attention. Would you like box number E, F, G, H, I, or J, the letter of the box for overtime? Whatever letter you get, I will get you a second item from the Very Brady number 1. Matthew Kerr, pick one of the overtime box letters so I can get you your second item. Otherwise, I'm going to randomize. E, says Matthew Kerr. Okay, Matthew, I will get box number E for you. No worries, Matthew, you're fine. I almost forgot myself. So you guys are wondering, what in the world is this? This is because our Brady series is in overtime, which means Matthew Kerr gets a second item. Once we put a series up for overtime, you get 2 items. He won the break, he gets to win one more thing. Jamal Lewis guesses Steven, the only guy to run for over 200 yards. Bob goes Orenthal James. That is O.J. Simpson. He was, in fact, correct. As for Matthew Kerr, your bonus win, because of the Very Brady series, is one of my favorite nicknames in sports. It is Maurice Jones-Drew, Jaguar great running back, one of the best in the early 2000s. He calls himself Pocket Hercules. In fact, he signed it Pocket Hercules at the bottom. A beautiful Jaguars jersey. Matthew Kerr, you are taking home a D'Angelo Hall jersey and a Maurice Jones-Drew Pocket Hercules jersey. Very nice, my friend. Very nice, Mr. Kerr. You said you were cold? How about not one, 2 wins, 2 dubs for you, Mr. Kerr. Camo Sharpie, says Bob. Or Matt Menard, excuse me. Indeed, Camo Sharpie indeed. That's not bad. 2 items for Mr. Kerr. Jones-Drew. Dusty, to answer your next question, the only 3 teams that haven't played a game on Thanksgiving in the last 30 years, I can tell you one of them is the Jaguars, because the Jaguars are the only team that's never played on Thanksgiving. The Jaguars have never, ever played on Thanksgiving. MJD, says Dusty. Very nice, says Matthew Kerr. Very nice indeed, my friend. All right, guys. Beater box is filled up. Did we get a box number for the beater box? I'm scrolling through. I don't think we have a box number for the beater box. We can keep answering trivia questions. I love the trivia questions. But in the meantime, if we can also get a box number and fill up some orders, that would be coolio. Michael Krosky, Joshua Strickland, Todd Peterson, Michael Lepre, Charles Peavy House, Marcus Little, and Matthew Kerr. If you guys can get us a box number for beater box number 1. The Lions haven't shown up in probably that long, says Matt Menard. Yeah, the Lions just lost to my Bears. Matt Nagy was the only Bears guy who was really, really excited about that win, though. 4, says Matthew Kerr. Marcus Little, Matthew Kerr just barely beat you with 4. So I will take 4 off the ticker. Maybe we can get 7 for you next time, Mr. Little. Beater box number 1. William Wayne, what's going on the south side of Chicago tonight? Wayne and Angie say, what's up from the dog pound in Cleveland, Ohio? Welcome, welcome. Guys, glad to have you in the break room. A lot of great questions, a lot of great guesses in the trivia. Dusty seems to have us all stumped. How about that? Beater box number 1 is also a top spot break, guys. So we're going to open up the box, and then we're going to see the winner. I'm going with the Seahawks. That's my guess, the Seahawks. All right, let's see what we got in the beater box while we do that. Rams are number 2, says Dusty. Okay. That's a little surprising. I know this item because I know we've tried selling it as a Dutch item. That is what the beater box is. We've got a Myles Gaskin mini on the Miami Dolphins. Mr. Gaskin is a talented running back for the Dolphins. He played for Alabama, nearly over 1,000 rushing yards in his career. He's a solid runner, a solid pass catcher. The reason why this was a Dutch item is because one item on the signature is smudged a little bit there. You see the smudge at the end. No worries, though. The other side, it's absolutely perfect. Myles Gaskin on the Dolphins. That is not a bad hit because you get 2 signatures for 1. Let's see who's taking home Mr. Gaskin after 6 clicks in the randomizer. We are taking home Mr. Gaskin. Who is it going to be, guys? Who's it going to be? You better apologize to Steven Dusty. He had it right all along. Steven knows what's up. 6 clicks, Todd Peterson. Hey, Todd, you're taking home Myles Gaskin. Todd Peterson, single spot snipe in the beater box. Mr. Todd Peterson. Myles Gaskin is all yours. Nicely done, my friend. Steven is a professional trivia answerer. He's at home producing the show, and he's answering sports trivia. Very nice, Steven. Very nice. Todd Peterson, single spot snipe. Very nice. It is in fact right. Cleveland is usually a good guess when droughts are happening. But the Browns are looking better these days. They got to get Baker Mayfield healthy, I think, because they have 2 good running backs. They just got to figure out Mr. Mayfield and his health. And Jim Brown is a Brown. He is one of the all-time great running backs. So they've had some success in the past. Don't have much right now, though. All right, guys, let's see how we're looking at the moment. Thank you very much for filling up those breaks. Thank you very much for staying engaged in the chat, guys. We are having a wonderful time tonight. We are pretty open as far as breaks go. Slab football number 2 is our closest break. Just 5 slots remaining in slab football. Who would like to close that bad boy out? Steven, I know you're busy getting all those trivia questions right, doing everything tonight. Steven is the utility man. I'll keep you a little bit more busy, Steven. Let's go ahead and lower our Dutch to our rock bottom price. That is $210. Let's not mess around. Let's get Mr. Kellen Winslow, $210. Hall of Fame tight end, 1995. This is a full-size authentic helmet. Kellen Winslow led the NFL in catches twice. He is a Mizzou Tiger like myself, one of the first tight ends that truly was great at getting catches. Kellen Winslow, $210. That's as low as we'll go, Steven, if you could put that in. Whose NFL team, Cody? My NFL team is the Bears and the Chargers. I grew up in the Chicago area. I lived 6 years in Missouri. I said the Chargers. The Chiefs is what I meant to say. So I support the Bears and the Chiefs personally. Here's the next trivia question from Dusty. 5 times teams have had 2 running backs finish the season with over 1,000 rushing yards. What is the most unheralded of these pairs? For this particular tandem, one of the running backs was chosen in the 4th round. The other was chosen in the 7th. And he was released by the team that picked him before ever playing in the regular season. So, Dusty, I can tell you the first 1,000-yard rushing pair was Larry Csonka and Mercury Morris with the Miami Dolphins. They won the Super Bowl. They went undefeated. Csonka and Mercury Morris were a phenomenal rushing duo for the Dolphins. That was the first one. I'm not sure if that's the right answer to your trivia question, but I know that is it. The Lions did, but I totally forget their names, says Matt Menard. Reggie Bush was on the Lions. I don't know if he got to 1,000 rush yards, though. That's an interesting trivia question. Adrian Peterson, maybe. Correct, but not the correct answer, says Dusty. Okay, Dusty. Okay. Let me keep thinking. Maybe you've got a clue for me. Steven, by the way, thank you very much. I saw you lowered that Dutch item to $210. Our low price. Mac and Biner, says Bob. Ernest Biner, I believe that is, Bob. He also played for what? The Washington football team, if I believe correctly. I'll give you the conference, says Dusty. NFC. The conference is NFC, guys. By the way, guys, we've done a break. 8 different series we've done a break of tonight. We have just 2 series that we haven't done a break of tonight. That is the Wheel of Winning and the Jackpot Mixer. We've done at least a break of every series we have on the website. Looking forward to hopefully doing a few more breaks tonight. Bob is, of course, correct. Jacobson Ward of my G-Men. Nice. Jacobs was a beast. He was a big, big running back. Brandon Jacobs and Derek Ward. Absolutely. Of course Bob knew that one. Dusty, how do you think you're going to get a Giants question by Bob? Bob knows all there is to know about the New York Football Giants. Speaking of that division, the Cowboys are currently beating the Saints 10-7 in the second quarter. Dak Prescott has a touchdown to Michael Gallup. Amari Cooper has a 41-yard catch. The big story, Taysom Hill getting the start for the Saints. He's got 95 yards and a touchdown pass in this game. Mark Ingram filling in for Alvin Kamara, not going so well. He's got 5 carries for 11 yards in this matchup. Guys, what break would you guys like to play right now? We're pretty open on the break. I definitely would like to do the football slab cards 5 slots away. Would love to do that for sure tonight. There's a link to our break page. Here's our link to our football slabs. Let us know what you would like to play. Otherwise, we're pretty open. We have some good headliners in the football slabs. I know we pulled Justin Herbert earlier tonight, but Justin Jefferson is out there. TJ Watt, Deebo Samuel, who's having an incredible season this year. Julio Jones. Just some of the headliners in that series. I believe all of those still might be out there. The Multisport Slabs, we have 7 slots remaining in the Multisport Slabs. An absolute sick list of headliners there. We've got Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taves, and of course 3 of my favorites, LeBron James, Tom Brady, and Tiger Woods. Also Ray Allen and Ron Santo, the Cubs legend. Dusty adds, in addition to the 5 pairs of running backs going over 1,000 yards, 2 teams have had 1,000-yard pairs with a running back and a quarterback, Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson. For Cleveland's 1,000-yard tandem in 1985, neither was chosen in the first 3 rounds, Kevin Mack and Ernest Biner, but Mack was an exception, missing the draft by signing with the USFL. He was the 11th pick of the 1984 supplemental draft, so teams did know he would be good. So that's a good fact, Dusty. Dusty, you always have some great trivia questions. Tony Payne played Hill tonight just for the heck of it in one of his fantasy leagues. Tony, it's not going too bad. He's doing all right. Not doing great, but hey, he's got a touchdown. I can tell you this, Tony, the Saints get in the goal line. There's a decent chance that Taysom Hill might get a rushing touchdown. He's kind of their goal line running back tonight. Without, of course, Alvin Kamara there and Mark Ingram struggling. Taysom Hill is a big, big body. He's the guy they would go to in the goal line. I started Ezekiel Elliott in one of my fantasy teams. He's got 4 carries for 8 yards. So, Tony, things are not looking so good for my fantasy team. That was Tony's thought also. Yeah, Tony, that's a good thought. That's a good thought. Great minds think alike. I lost a heartbreaker in fantasy this last week. Russell Wilson got a touchdown with 15 seconds left. I was playing the person who had Russell Wilson. I lost by about 2 fantasy points. So that was tough. Tough trivia question here. I'll give the slab a go, says Tattoo Tyrant. All right, Tattoo Tyrant. Absolutely love to hear it. If you guys want to hop in some breaks, now's a good time. We're a little bit slow on orders. I'll definitely stay on for at least another 10 or 15 minutes, give you guys a chance to do some orders because we have a lot of great chats and trivia going on. But now is the time to hop in and do some orders because we have finally slowed down. In the Super Bowl era, who's the only wide receiver who's caught a 70-plus wide receiver who's caught 70-plus passes in a season without catching a touchdown pass? My first guess is Julio Jones because he had several seasons where he didn't get a lot of touchdown catches, but I'm guessing that he had one at some point. 4 spots left for the football slab, says Dusty. That's right. We are closing in on the football slab. Definitely want to do the football slab tonight, guys. That would be something that I don't want to carry over to our morning show. You guys probably know this by now, but the way this works is we're on 12 and 7 Central Time weeknights, 2 and 8 Central Time weekends. Any breaks that don't get filled up tonight do get carried over to our morning show. So this would be the time to hop in on some breaks, the time to hop in the football slabs because we want to get that one done tonight. Quinteris Jones was one of the guesses. That didn't even come through on my chat, but I love it. Let's take a look at who we've had ordering things up here recently, guys. We have slowed down a little bit on orders. Steven can tell you that, but we still have a lot of you here in the chat. Matt Menard just bought a bunch of slots. Travis Blankenship hopped in. Okay, so Matt Menard, you basically bought all the spots in the secondary Brady. I think Ezekiel is just about done, says Tony Payne. That's Julio's first name. Oh, my bad. You're right. That's good guess, but not the right one. Matt Menard, if you're in here, let us know what box number you want for Very Brady number 2. You've got all 10 slots. No need to randomize anything. I will just pull up the box number and get you your item. Tony, I do think that Ezekiel Elliott is on the way down. I think he's past his prime. Tony Pollard might take over as the starting back in a couple years, but I do think Zeke is solid in a 2-back system where he can split the carries. He's still pretty good. He's got a lot of yards. He's got a lot of touchdowns. I think he's without question a better than average starting running back. But I think he's in the right system in Dallas where there's a lot of good players around him. 29 and whatever the other box is left for OT. All right, Matt, so I'll get you 29. We have F, G, H, I, and J for overtime for the letters. So you can pick any one of those. I will get 29 first for you, though. G, says Matt. All right, I'll take G off the ticker. I'll get you box G, and I'll get you 29 first. We'll do the Brady one first. Inside the 10, they use him a lot more. That's right, Tony. I know because I have him on my fantasy team. Last week he had a bad game, but got some fantasy points because he got in the end zone. All right, Matt, box 29 is coming your way. Accidentally bumped the headliner thing. Hold on. Does not want to come off. All right, here we go. Let's see what you're taking home, Matt. Jacoby Myers. That's a good guess. Bob was going to guess Keyshawn Johnson. That's another good guess. All right, Matt, let's see what you're taking home. Duvernay, Matt. Duvernay is coming your way. Alvis Duvernay. I like this. Texans jersey. Devin Duvernay, excuse me. That is the Texas Longhorns. This, of course, is our college series. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Look at that beautiful signature across the 6, Mr. Devin Duvernay. Let me get your second item, Matt. You took home Devin Duvernay. You got one more item coming your way. Let me see which one you wanted. G. I'll get G for you. Devin Duvernay, by the way, is a second-year receiver with the Ravens. Really talented pass catcher. He was a big-time star at Texas where he had 1,386 receiving yards. 106 catches. Third-round pick in 2020. Devin Duvernay for the Ravens. They like getting those Big 12 guys, Marquise Hollywood Brown and Devin Duvernay from Texas. Lamar Jackson has a little bit better targets than people give him credit for. I'd like to see Lamar really capitalize with these guys as he was doing early in this season. Duvernay jersey. Let me write that up for you, Matt Menard. All right, so Matt's going to get a second hit, though, because he played the Brady overtime. So besides his Duvernay hit, he called out box number G. Matt, let's see what your second hit is here. Got a talented receiver with your first hit. Texas Longhorn Devin Duvernay. All right, Matt. You are taking home $30 UA cash. That is your second prize as part of overtime. Steven will get that in your account. $30 UA cash, Matt Menard. 2 items are yours. To answer Tony's question, Tony, I 150% think that Jonathan Taylor should be in the MVP running if he keeps playing the way he's playing. He is leading the NFL in rushing yards. I think he has the most rushing touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor is absolutely an MVP candidate for me. Andrew Lynch, PayPal isn't an option at checkout tonight. I believe that is a Shopify issue. That is a Shopify issue. We use Shopify. We are not in control of that. I believe Shopify at the moment is not accepting PayPal. Shopify hates us, as Matt Menard says. Anyways, Matt Menard, thank you for filling up that order and getting your 2 hits. We are closing in on the football slab. We have, let's see. Football slab should have just 2 spots remaining. We are really close on the football slab. Larry Roslin just hopped in. 1 spot remaining. Still no wheel, says Cody. Cody, the wheel is a little bit cold, but you know what? Wheel is also an overtime product. You can win 2 things if you do the wheel in overtime. Are you kidding me, Tony? I saw that too. I couldn't believe that either. Tony says, I can't believe the Colts ran 26 straight pass plays against the Bucs when you have a back like Taylor. And Tony, I saw the post-game conference, and I believe that the coach said he would do it again. Are you kidding me? How do you pass the ball 26 straight times? You've got Carson Wentz as your quarterback and Jonathan Taylor as your running back. What are we doing? What are we doing? Terrible, terrible job by the Colts. Cody Neff wants to get the wheel going. Guys, let us know if you'd like to get the wheel going with Mr. Neff. We also have one spot left in the football slab card mystery box. One spot left. Who is going to close us out on the football slabs? 7 spots left in that wheel of winning. We are close. Yeah, the Bucs line is really good. The Bucs are number 1 in the NFL against the run. But still, when you have Jonathan Taylor in the modern day NFL, good offense typically beats good defense. You got to give Jonathan Taylor the ball. Matt Menard does bring up a decent point, though. I can see why the Colts would pass a lot, but not 26 times in a row. I mean, 8 guys down in the box. You have to go over the top, especially when they have practice squad DBs out there, says Matt. You shouldn't ever run that many consecutive plays of one type in general, says Dusty. The Vikings did the opposite. I agree. You got to have a mix of things. Who is going to close us out on the football slab, guys? We have 1 spot remaining. Dalvin Cook is pretty good, though. Dalvin Cook didn't play this last week, did he, Dusty? The Vikings got a pretty good backup running back, too, and a pretty good offensive line. Minnesota has a good offense in general. Their problem, Dusty, is the defense. In the games the Vikings fed Jay Jettas the ball, we've won. I don't think it's that much of a coincidence. Yeah, you give Justin Jefferson the ball, chances are you're going to win. When they did decide to run the ball, they went right down and scored, but it was too little, too late, says Tony. How much did Matt Menard win in UA cash? Steven, Matt Menard won $30 of UA cash. $30, Matt Menard. Steven will get that put into your account. $30 UA cash. 9, got it. Matt Menard, Steven's going to put $9 in your account, even though you won 30. We're just kidding. Kidding, of course. Kidding, of course. Who is going to pull off the closer magic in our football slabs, guys? 1 spot remaining in football slabs. Just 1 single spot out there. We are close. Let's see, what else are we close on? We are pretty wide open otherwise. So after we do that football slab, we'll kind of give it a last call for orders after we do the football slab. Unless we really fill things up really fast, we'll do a last call for orders after the football slab, which we are definitely going to do because we have 1 spot remaining. Matt says, this guy. Steven can't even talk on camera, and he's still getting Matt Menard mad. Marcus Little, Brady has been pulled. Or actually, Brady has not been pulled in the multi-card slabs. Which series are you talking about? So we have Tom Brady is out there in our Multisport Slab series for the slabs. He was pulled in the very Brady series, but we do have Tom Brady's slab is still out there. Brady's actually in the Multisport series. Not the football one, I believe. Or is he also in the football one, too? Let's take a look at the football slab series. Tom Brady is not a headliner in there. So Brady's actually in the Multisport Slab. We're 1 away from the football card slab and 7 away from the Multisport Slab. Dusty says Dalvin played 3/4 of the game but got injured. Zimmer wants to play 65% of the plays as runs, but we have 2 of the best receivers in the league. But you hit the nail on the head. The defense is injured and weak. They are definitely the problem. Yeah, you can't. If you want to be a legitimate team, you got to do a little bit of everything, both on defense and offense. Dalvin will be out 2 to 3 weeks, says Dusty. Who is going to close us out in the football slab, guys? I'm going to go ahead and paste this link for you, make it nice and easy for you. One slot remaining in our football slab break. One more to go. Taking a look at the football game, the boys leading the Saints 10-7 late in the first half. 152 pass yards for Dak Prescott, but only 1 touchdown. It is closed, and it's ready for me. Who closed us out, Steven? Who closed us out in the football slab? That would be, let's take a look. The closer magic was Charles Peavyhouse. Thank you very much, Charlie. Charlie, do you have a box number for us? We've got Dustin in here as well. Dusty, Josh Miller, Travis Blankenship, and Larry Rossland. If you guys can get us a box number for the football slab, that would be great. We've got 4, 15, 16, 18, and 19. Dusty says, I love it that they said he had a dislocated shoulder and torn labrum and said 2 to 3 weeks, and then Zimmer immediately said he's day to day. Go figure. 16 says Larry. How about them Cowboys, says Cody. Cody, your Cowboys are up 10-7 against the Saints, looking pretty decent. Or did they just get a touchdown? I'll take 16 off the ticker. I will get 16 for the football slabs. How about them fraud boys, says Steven. Cody, who do you like better for the Cowboys as running back? Ezekiel Elliott or Tony Pollard? Let me know. He likes the duo. They both have their strengths. I certainly agree. Pollard all the way, says Marcus Little. Dusty says, glad I benched Zeke this week for Jamal Williams. Dusty, I did not bench Zeke. I have Zeke in my lineup, but he might get a goal line touchdown and make up for it. Trust me. Zeke is known to get some touchdowns in the red zone. All right, guys, we're going to randomize for your divisions. 6 times on the randomizer. He is a vulture. I agree, Kamen, says Dusty. Vulture, vulture, indeed. 5 and 6. You got Travis Blankenship up top, Larry Rossland at the bottom. I'll throw you guys into our Excel sheet, and you can take a look at your divisions. In fact, I'll be nice enough and read them off for you. Travis Blankenship in the NFC North, Dustin Casey in the NFC South. Charles Peavyhouse has the NFC East. He has the NFC West and the AFC North. Josh Miller has the AFC South. Dustin Casey in the AFC East. And Larry Rossland is out there in the AFC West. Football slabs, number 2. Here we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Well, this is good timing, guys. This is also a good question, I believe. So, Amari Cooper, Topps Chrome rookie autograph. A Beckett 10 autograph for Amari Cooper. Take a look at this one. I'm going to hold it up right next to the camera. Look at this beautiful autograph. Amari Cooper, 89 for the Raiders. 9.5 gem mint. 9.5 on the corners and the centering and the edges. 9.5 on the surface, 10 on the autograph. It is a Topps rookie autograph, pink refractor. Beautiful, beautiful Amari Cooper, a rookie card. Came out of Alabama, one of the best receivers in college. I believe this is actually going to go to the AFC West, even though Amari Cooper plays for the Cowboys. Amari Cooper is playing tonight. He had COVID last week, not vaccinated, but he is back on the field. But this is Amari Cooper on the Raiders. So I'm going to go to the AFC West because we go with whatever item he's on the card. It is a rookie Cooper card. That is Larry Rossland has his lucky AFC West, home of his Denver Broncos. He is getting Amari Cooper. Congratulations on that hit, Larry. Amari Cooper, nice card, says Tony. That is gas, says Steven. Really, really nice. Dusty wants a Mac Jones. CeeDee Lamb might have made the sweetest catch that never counted, says Steven. Coop, says Cody. Cody likes Cooper. He is a Cowboy now, but he is going home to Larry Rossland because it's a Cooper rookie card on the Raiders. Congratulations, Larry. Single spot snipe. All it takes is one to win. Larry Rossland. That's real about Lamb. I'll have to take a look at that. 52 games Oakland, 50 games Dallas. Nice for a Raider, says Larry. Yeah, Larry is a Broncos fan. He doesn't like the Raiders, but he says nice for a Raider. The way we do it, Dusty, typically we go with whatever team he played the longest for if it's a college pull. But if it's an NFL pull, we go with whatever team he's on the specific card, helmet, jersey, etc. Since this is Cooper on the Raiders, this was always going to be a Raiders hit regardless of the games played. Cody says, Larry, I got some Broncos helmets that you might be interested in. Not sure I like that, says Dusty. Dusty, those are the rules. I don't make them. But if you have a suggestion, I'll certainly make note that you don't like that one. But those are typically the rules that we go with in the break room here. 13-7, boys at the half. Amari Cooper has 2 grabs for 41 yards. Dak Prescott, 177 yards and a touchdown, which went to Mr. Michael Gallup. Taysom Hill, a running quarterback with 144 pass yards in the first half and a touchdown, but he also has an interception. Matt Menard says, exactly. Can you imagine Brady Bucks going to AFC East? That is correct, Matt Menard. That is why we do it that way. So a Brett Favre rookie card is a Falcons hit. Dusty, that is correct. A Brett Favre rookie card would be a Falcons hit. DM after the break, says Larry. So Larry is open to some trades. You guys can work it out amongst yourselves. Yeah, I mean, we go with the team that he played for. We can't, like Matt Menard just said, we simply cannot give a Tom Brady Bucks helmet to the AFC East. We would never do that. So those are the rules that we go by. Douglas Oast hopped in on an order just a few minutes back. Pretty slow on the orders right now, though, guys. It is 8:56. I would love to do some more breaks. I'm happy to stay here until midnight if we wanted to. But in order to do that, we got to fill up some orders. I will give it until 9:05, 9 minutes, for us to get some orders. If we get to 3 or 4 slots or less, we will fill up the breaks tonight. Otherwise, to get carried over to the morning show, we have 6 slots left in the Multisport Slab series. We have a Tom Brady slab out there, a LeBron James, and a Tiger Woods slab out there as well. Steven says, length of team is only utilized when a college item or non-football item is pulled on a break. Only fair way to do it. You do it right, says Tony. Let's get some dang wheel going, says Cody. If he's in a Southern Miss jersey, they'd give it to the NFC North, Falcons, NFC South. That is correct, Matt. That is how we would do it. Guys, Cody wants to play the wheel. Let us know if you want to play the wheel. The one break that I would like to do tonight before we head home would be the football slab. We have 6 slots left in the football slab. The Multisport Slab, we have 6 spots remaining in that one. That is just for college breaks, Dusty. So that is just for college breaks. If it's a college item and it's in an NFL break, not a top spot break, that is what we do for those. That is, like you said, just college breaks. So I can understand where you're coming from. There's good arguments to be made on both sides, but as Matt Menard and Tony are saying, I personally believe we do it the right way. We also have our Dutch item, Kellen Winslow full size, $210. That is as low as we'll go on him. Hall of Fame 95. Yeah, no worries, Dusty. Anytime any of you guys have any questions about how we do anything, please ask us. We are always here to hear suggestions from you guys. We love hearing from you guys. I mean, our job is to make you guys happy, so we tend to look at your suggestions, and if they make sense, we will get the suggestions to you. Oh, we poke back, baby, says Steven. We do poke back. Poke back friendly. These are friendly pokes. This is like Facebook pokes. Friendly pokes. Everything is all friendly in the break room. 6 slots left, guys, in the MultiSports Lab series. Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, LeBron James all out there. Just college. It's always the NFL uniform that determines who gets the win, says Bob. They would have been mad if the Brady hit went to the Bucks. That's right, Tony. Steven, I'm going to let Mr. Customer Service know after the break. I took his Cowboys money line, -6.5. The boys were -6.5 against the Saints tonight. 13-7 at the half. Looks like they'll hit, but hey, it's the NFL. Any given Sunday, any given Monday, any given Thursday, you simply never know what's going to happen in the National Football League. I'm going to go ahead and paste in our next closest break here for you folks. Oh, you know what? I already posted it up top, but how about another one? By Mr. Customer Service, I mean Mr. Everding. That's right. I did play the Saints, says Tony, LOL. Did you do Saints money line or did you do Saints line? Tony had one of the great hits of the year this year, guys. If in case you missed it, Tony Smith had the Jaguars money line against the Buffalo Bills. Tony, how much did you buy in for that one and how much did you win? I know you had a massive win when the Jaguars beat the Bills. You had the Jags money line. Charlie PV House says, I have been in the UA room for a little over a year now, and they are always fair on the way the items go. Always good people in the UA team members. Charlie, I appreciate it so much. That is so kind of you to say, Charlie. I truly believe we have a great team here, and you guys make it easy on us. A wonderful customer base. I really appreciate all of you and everything that you guys do in the break room. A lot of good chats going on. A lot of good orders. We have a great time here in the break room. I think of it as our break room family, and all you guys are a part of it. The community here is awesome, says Blacktop Productions. That is Steven tonight. In case you guys don't know by now, I'm doing a little solo run tonight. Mike is out tonight. Steven is producing from home. He is a Blacktop producer. Tony won $400 he bet and won $3,400 on the Jaguars money line against the Bills. $3,000 profit. Not bad. Dusty says he loves paying me to spend all my winnings on breaks. LOL. Dusty says, I think we all realize UA has done a fantastic job, and where there are disputes, they make sure to support the customers and explain things to make everything smooth. Dusty, I really appreciate that. That's exactly what we do. We are not here to fight with anyone. We try and explain things and give you guys the reasons as to why we do certain things. And if we are doing something wrong, we are always open to change. 9:02, guys. We'll give it a few more minutes here to see if we can get some orders. Like I said, if we get to 3 to 4 slots left, I'll extend that deadline another 5 or so minutes. But at the moment, we are wide open everywhere on the break page. So now would be the time to hop in and keep the night going. Cody says, this guy is my favorite breaker. Haha. Cody, you're welcome. I really appreciate that, my friend. We have a lot of great breakers, so that means a lot to me coming from you. Really, really appreciate that. Would also appreciate it if you guys would love to stay on with us a little bit longer. But if not, you guys know the drill. We're on 12 and 7 Central Time weekdays and 2 and 8 weekends. I'm going to hop off, but thanks, guys, says Dusty. It's been fun. Have a good night. Kamen, Dusty, you have a good night as well. Hopefully everyone has a good night. Like I said, this is the time to get going on the orders. Dusty's hopping off. I might hop off myself unless we fill up some orders here in the next few minutes. Dusty said, if I had any more trivia, I would stay, but I've used up my usefulness. Dusty, you also filled up some breaks. You got some wins. You're useful for your trivia and also useful for your orders and your chat and general environment that you help create. Guys, let us know if you're in here, if there's something else that you want to play. No one wants to wheel with me, says Cody. Steven, if you're in there, let us know who is in the wheel right now. So 3 wheel slots have been filled up. 7 more wheel slots are out there. Let us know who's in the wheel with Cody. Maybe someone else can hop in there. Josh, there is an advent calendar pull tonight. We are going to get to the advent calendar pull here in the next couple minutes, unless we fill up some breaks. So our chase item of the day is training camp. So we've done 1 training camp break. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do this right now and get this ready. Everyone who's in the training camp break today is going to be entered into the advent calendar. Dusty says, also, by the way, PayPal is back. Hallelujah. PayPal is back. All right, so guys, this is a look at everyone who entered training camp. Our top spot chase of the day, Michael Lepre, Dustin Casey, Jose Ocala, and Charles Peavyhouse. So here in the next couple minutes, if you don't get some orders and you don't fill up some breaks, we are actually going to do a top spot randomizer to see who wins the chase tonight. And Michael, Dustin, Jose, or Charlie Peavyhouse, you guys will have a chance at either pulling an item out of our advent calendar, or you'll have an opportunity to spin the wheel and get double the UA cash. I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you, give you guys a couple more minutes to fill up some breaks, and give you guys just an even better representation of what is in the advent calendar, which we're about to get to. Here we go.
Cash, up to $200 each show. These signed items will be huge names like Chris Godwin, Sean Alexander, and Devontae. We are counting down the days to Christmas Eve. Sorry, there's no live break on Christmas Day. To celebrate, we are getting our Santa on and bringing the goodies for all of our breakers. Each show leading up to Christmas, we will have a special signed item available on both our noon and evening broadcasts of the UA Live Breaks. This signed item will be up for grabs to the lucky person selected from our Chaser Wheel, who can choose to either keep that signed item or spin their own wheel for double the UA cash, up to $200 each show. These signed items will be huge names like Chris Godwin, Sean Alexander, and Devontae Adams. So whether you are grabbing yourself an early Christmas gift or getting something for that special someone, head to ultimateautographs.com to celebrate the season.
All right, guys, that's the advent calendar video. There wasn't a sound for a second, but I re-queued it back up with the sound. So that's what we're going to do here at the end of the show. Before that, though, I would like to do one more slab break, as Travis asked. Tattoo Tyrant, that is Travis. We have 4 slots left in the MultiSports Lab break, and we've got let's see, 6 slots left in the football card breaks. Tony, I really appreciate that. Tony says I got it in a break, another room last week, and it was posted as a full-size authentic, and I hit, and it was a Justin Herbert, and when I got the helmet, it was a rep, and all they could say is it was listed wrong and would not do anything about it. I don't think any of us needs to worry about anything like that happening here. I am sure it would be made right. Tony, that is correct. We would take care of you. We work very hard to make sure that everything we post and send you guys is 100% accurate. That is our goal. If we make a mistake, we make it up to you guys. That is what we try to do here in the break room. Tony, I really appreciate that. Got another Chargers helmet here if you want for a Dutch item. But yeah, appreciate the kind words. 4 slots left in the slab card mystery box, our Multisport Slabs. That could be our last break of the night. $22 a spot, 4 slots remaining. We also have 6 spots remaining in the football slab. So guys, let us know if you would like to do any more slabs. If we can do another break or two before we get out of here. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and head to the wheel for our top spot chase. That is the football slab break that has 6 slots remaining. I'm going to also paste in the Multisport Slab break. Steven's not going to drive and spin the wheel. In fact, we might not spin a wheel. If people choose to do the advent calendar, I'll let them know what item they won. There is no driving and spinning, Bob. Here in the break room, no one drinks and drives, and no one drinks and spins. Those are the rules. Dusty says, UA does it right. When something is off, they do everything in their power to rectify it. Their customer service is the best. Also love having my hits at my house within a day or two. We also work hard on that shipping. They even showed the helmet, and it was authentic. They showed after I won it. Never again will I break with them. Only if Matt Menard wins, says Blacktop Productions, Steven. Tony, I'm glad you've chosen the break with us. Tony, we really appreciate having you in the break room, as well as everyone else. There's a lot of break rooms out there. I think our break room stands out for several reasons that are mentioned. For our customer service, for our family atmosphere, for our accuracy. Those are the reasons why you guys have chosen us, and we truly appreciate that. Tony says, another slab. Let's do it. Let's bring the fire. Travis Blankenship. Did you close us out, Travis? I believe Travis wants to close us out. He bought another spot there for $28. Who wants to help Travis out to get it done? This is a place where we can invite our community and all play. You guys are very simple, and I like that, says Tony Payne. Tony, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Guys, we're going to do a last call for orders, though. Would love to stay on with you guys. Would love to fill up another slab here. We've gotten a couple orders shifting in, so I've tried to stay on for as long as I can, and I will stay on for a few more minutes. But this would be a good time to fill up the Multisport Slab Series, 4 slots remaining. No need to complicate things, Dusty says. Absolutely. Absolutely, Dusty. 13-7, Cowboys leading early in the second half. Do you guys think the Cowboys are going to hang on and win? Are they going to cover 6.5 points? Or are the Saints going to come back and win? Here's something to keep you entertained. What's your Jimmy John's order? Jimmy John's, what is that sandwich called? The Tom, the Big Tom or whatever. Something with Tom. It's got a lot of different stuff in there. That's the one I get. Or the sub you suggest to someone who's never been. What is it called, Dusty? The Tom or something. Bob is heading out. Turkey Tom, Dusty. That sounds right. Bob, have a good evening. Hopefully you have a good night. Hopefully you join us tomorrow. Bob is heading out for the evening. Boys win, Saints cover, says Tony. That's a good prediction. Guys, that could happen. We'll see. Tony has been known to predict things right. TT is a solid choice. Turkey Tom, says Dusty. It is a solid choice. It is absolutely a solid choice. Let's see. We just got an order. Todd Peterson hopping in. Travis Blankenship hopping in as well here in this minute. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time, guys. We do have a few of you guys still hopping in. I want to give you guys a chance to get some orders. We're 3 away from the Multisport Slabs, and we are 4 away from the football slabs. So let's do those breaks tonight. Otherwise, to get carried over to the morning show. I have boys win, Dak over 1.5 passing touchdowns, says Dusty. Okay, so Dak has what? 1 touchdown pass. The Cowboys are winning, so you need Dak to get another touchdown. I'll tell you guys, I had a heartbreaking parlay on Thanksgiving. I had Raiders plus 7.5, Zeke touchdown, the over on the points. I had the over on Derek Carr and Dak Prescott's passing yards. I got 5 out of 6. The one I missed was Derek Carr over 1.5 touchdown passes. Derek Carr threw a touchdown pass the first drive. They scored 33 points, and then Derek Carr didn't throw a single touchdown the rest of the way. Thank you very much, Derek Carr. Thank you very much. That is misery indeed, Dusty. Absolutely awful. Just throw a touchdown pass, Mr. Carr. Hill just rushed for 40 yards. Looks like Taysom Hill was a good start in fantasy for you, Mr. Payne. Taysom Hill. I don't know what to think of him. He's more of a runner than a passer, but he's got 150 pass yards tonight. He does look good. I guess the Saints don't have a better option. I mean, he might be better than Mr. Simeon. Jameis Winston did go down, of course. Dusty, I love soccer. Soccer might be my favorite sport. I say soccer, basketball, and football are in a 3-way tie for my favorite sport. I'm a huge fan of soccer. It's my first love, as I say. Lionel Messi is my favorite athlete. I was happy to see him win Ballon d'Or. So, huge soccer fan. What soccer bets did you hit today, Dusty? I stayed away from the soccer bets today, personally. Got Madison on the wire since Cook is out, says Travis. Dusty loves Messi. Absolutely love Messi. Messi is not only a great player, but a truly humble athlete. I wish there was more of Messi out there in the sports world. All right, guys. 3 slots left in the Multisports Labs and 4 slots left in the football slabs. Those are likely going to be our last 2 breaks unless we don't get any orders at all. Go Ronaldo, says Steven. He's messing with me. Have a signed Messi jersey. My goat, says Travis. Travis and Dusty, I love how you guys think. I also have a Messi jersey. It isn't signed, but Messi is great. I really only do EPL or UCL. UCL is free money. The Champions League, says Dusty. Okay. Well, you must have done EPL because I believe the Champions League was off this week. So you must have bet some Premier League bets. Maybe put your money on Chelsea, Man City. Liverpool had a big win, I think. Todd Peterson asks, do you ever do soccer memorabilia? Todd, we have soccer once in a while, I believe, in our mixers. We don't often have soccer. I know we had one of the female soccer players in one of our mixers recently. But we can definitely do more soccer. I'm definitely the guy that loves soccer here. Travis says, if you guys did soccer breaks, you'd make more money also. Okay. Well, hey, I will definitely let people know in the break room, let our team know. I don't know if we'll do soccer breaks, but I will try to get more soccer in our mixer series. That would be a good compromise, I think, because I'm glad to see that there's a lot of soccer fans out there like me. Dusty did today a draw on both EPL games. Got $10 to win $240. Okay, Dusty, that's not bad. Then he got fearful of his foot hardly play. Did $5 to win 16. Spurs and Man United win. Was it 2 draws tonight, Dusty? What happened this afternoon? I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was here working in the break room. Man United won 3-2. Tottenham won 2-0. So you won a little bit. Not a bad hedge. You profited, my friend. Not bad. Yeah, I like football and football. I'm a big fan of the two sports. Those are my favorites, along with basketball. Also a big tennis fan. A big fan of Roger Federer, a big athlete. Todd Peterson's, I agree. I would definitely get in on soccer breaks. It's tough to find soccer card breaks also. Looks like we won't close out the slab, says Travis. Travis is mad. So guys, let's make Travis happy. Let's close out those slabs. 3 spots left in one, 4 spots left in the other. Now would be the time to fill them up. Chris Roberts just hopped in. Chris got himself a Multisport Slab slot. So tell you what, Travis, I think we're going to close out at least one of those slabs. Chris, glad to have you in here. Just 2 slots left in the Multisport Slab. Who wants to close us out here? The card breaks are nostalgic to me, says Travis. Dusty says, as someone who didn't follow footy till 2018, I don't think there's a more electric or more entertaining sport, in my opinion. Dusty, I've been a diehard soccer fan since the 1998 World Cup. It's the first thing that got me into sports. It's the first thing that got me into sports casting. And soccer's the reason why I'm here today. I took this job because I love sports. It's a chance to talk sports, a chance to do sports memorabilia. So I credit soccer for me being here. Steven says, I'll buy a slab break spot. Haha. Steven won't be buying. Oh, we just sold out. We just sold out. Guys, we will do the break. Travis, you can be happy. Larry Rosland and Douglas Ost hopped in. We are going to do the multi-sport slabs. We just closed that one out. We are going to do the slabs, Travis. While we do the multi-sport slab, if you guys want to close out the football slabs as well, 4 slots left in the football slabs. We are doing the multi-sport slabs because we just closed that bad boy out. Steven will get that list ready for us. The multi-sport slabs will be coming your way, guys. And then hopefully we can maybe do one more break before we go, which would be the football slabs. Just 4 slots left in the football slabs. Dusty says, I think soccer and hockey are 2 sports that are extremely underappreciated in America. Dusty, I agree. If you want a great podcast, my buddy has a great Man U podcast, says Todd. Okay. Okay, Todd. I like that. Todd, I'm a Barcelona soccer fan personally. But now I also like PSG because Messi plays for PSG. That is my favorite player. 12 says Doug. 12 says Larry. Chris says 11. Chris, you were just beaten by Doug and Larry. They both had 12. So I will get 12 off the ticker. And we will do 12 in the multi-sport slabs. Let me take that off the ticker so there's no confusion. Men in Blazers is a great one and are very funny. Dusty, I do like Men in Blazers. Men in Blazers is definitely a good one. Here's our list for multi-sport slabs. I'm going to get box 12 for you. My favorite sportscaster, by the way, guys, if you guys are soccer fans, is Ray Hudson. I like being sports because that's where Barcelona played. Ray Hudson, no longer working for being sports, but he has the best energy and is my favorite sportscaster. I love Ray Hudson. But getting it back to the American football, for multi-sports. So we can actually have soccer in here, we can have football. Let's see what we have in here. Are you guys kidding me? How about Tom Brady? Tom Brady, considered the GOAT. A Gem Mint 10, a 2020 Panini Mosaic. Tom Brady center stage. Tom Brady on the Bucks. Look at this bad boy. Woo, doggy, Tom Brady. Oh, hey, Tom. Terrific Tom on the Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks, Tom Brady. Woo! Woo-hoo! Coming out of the Multi-Sports Lab series, Mr. Brady. Are you kidding me? Let's go! Wow. Wow, says Tony Payne. Oh my, says Dusty. Fingers crossed, big time. Douglas O says, let's go. Tom Brady. A Gem Mint 10. Center stage Panini Mosaic. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Beautiful. The greatest quarterback of all time by many people. 7 Super Bowl rings. The NFL leader in passing touchdowns and yards. Tom Brady, enough said. Closer magic. How about some more magic for the Roberts house? Says Chris Roberts. So this is it, guys. We've got Dustin Casey in here. Todd Peterson. Chris Roberts. Douglas Ost. And Larry Rossland. Let's see who's taking home the Brady. Tom Brady on the Bucks. Are you kidding me? I'm ready to cry, says Dusty. Okay, Dusty. 6 is our dice roll. 4, 5. Okay, so 5. Larry, calm yourself, Larry. This is 5 clicks. Larry is up top after the 5th click. 1 more click takes home the winner. Douglas Ost! Douglas Ost! The Ghost! Douglas! Douglas! 2 spots! Douglas! Tom Brady's all yours, Douglas! Are you kidding me? Fire, Tom Brady! Brady Slab. Douglas Ost. He says, hell yeah! Incredible. Incredible. Hit of the night. Hit of the night. Dusty, I'm sorry, my man. Dusty, you had lion's share, 6 out of 10 spots. Douglas had 2 spots. All it takes is 1 spot to win, as you know. Douglas Ost. My goodness. Tom Brady. I told you guys we should have closed out the slabs tonight. This is why I wanted to close them out. I had a feeling some magic was going to pop out of there. Wow. Chris was 1 spot off. Was that number 12 for TB12? I think 12 was the box number that was called out. Had TB12 in it. Wow. I can't believe that. That's incredible. I'm going to show this bad boy off one more time. Douglas, this is going home to you. Look at this thing. Holy moly. That's nice. Box 12. Chris. Chris Roberts' theory finally came true. Chris Roberts loves to call out the box number that is the number of the players. It's never won for him before. It's never happened before that I've seen. But this time, Chris, your theory was accurate. So awesome, says Dusty. Regardless of the outcome, that's a fantastic hit. Dusty, I really appreciate your niceness. Because someone could be mad with 5 spots not getting the Brady. But that is pure class from Dusty. Really, really nice. Chris and I only call out headliners. Best thing that Douglas has won so far. That is awesome. Tell you what, guys. We just had a lot of fire in... Well, hold on. Hold on a second. Nestor Rodriguez is here. And Nestor is here to play. Football Slab is closed out. Nestor just closed out our Football Slab series. So we are going to have a Football Slab break as well. Football Slabs are closed out. Thank you very much, Nestor. Honestly, that might be one of the best things that any of us have ever won. Tony says, hey, I've had 7 spots many times out of 8 spots and lost. It happens. It happens, guys. 1 spot to win, that's all it takes. Steven is going to get our list ready for the Football Slab break. Nestor Rodriguez closing us out. Thank you very much, Nestor. "19, says Travis. Okay, Travis, we'll do box number 19 while Steven gets our list finalized in Football Slabs number 3. Thank you, Nestor, says Dusty. Travis, I trust that you are in the Football Slabs. Steven is finalizing that list for me. I will trust you, though. While he does that, I'll go ahead and get box number 19 for you. All right, box number 19, guys. Football slabs number 19. Dusty's here to play. Dusty's here to play. Hey, I try and stay on as long as I can for you guys. Give you guys a chance to get some orders. Love to see the breaks filling up. All right, here we go. We're going to randomize for your divisions. 6 times. You guys know it by now. Nestor, Dusty, and Travis are all in here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, guys, this is our divisions. Travis Blankenship is in the NFC North. Dustin Casey is in the NFC South and NFC East. Nestor Rodriguez closed us out, has the NFC West, AFC North, AFC East, and AFC West. And Travis also has the AFC South. Football slabs. Here we go, guys. Justin Herbert pulled earlier in this series tonight. Woo! Tony, are you in this break? Tony's not in this break. Tony would like this one. How about Edgerrin James? Colts running back star, Edgerrin James. One of the best running backs in the early 2000s. This is a Beckett 10 autograph. Let me show it to you closer on the screen here, guys. Edgerrin James on the Colts, the great running back. It is a 9 mint. 9 on the centering, 9 on the edges, 9 on the surface, 9 on the corners, and 10 on the autograph. 1999 authentic Players Inc. Edgerrin James. It says, congratulations, you have received the card personally autographed by Edgerrin James. This trading card was sent to Upper Deck directly from Edgerrin James. This certificate expressly warrants the authenticity of the depicted athlete's signatures. Enjoy your signatured card, Edgerrin James of the Indianapolis Colts. That is awesome. That would be the AFC South. Travis Blankenship wanted to be in this break. He wanted us to break it. Tattooed Tyrant, Travis Blankenship, AFC South hit, Edgerrin James. Very nice, my man. Tony says, I would buy that if Travis would want to sell it. Let's go, says Travis. All right, Travis. Edgerrin James is yours. Really good running back in the early 2000s. They had some good running backs. They had Marshall Faulk. Sent them off to the Rams and got Edgerrin James instead. An absolute legend of the game, as Travis just pointed out. Edgerrin James. Fire. Tom Brady followed by Edgerrin James. That's not bad. It's not Tom Brady, but Edgerrin James is pretty good hit. Pretty good hit, guys. I love it. Edgerrin James. Thank you, says Travis. You're welcome, Travis. Edgerrin James is all yours. All right, guys. It is now 9:32. We are wide open on the break page. I'll give it 3 more minutes. If you guys want to do a final break. At 9:35, we're going to do the top spot chase. We're probably going to do the advent calendar. We've got 3 to 4 minutes here to fill up some more orders. If we get close, I'll extend the deadline as I did last time. But otherwise, this will probably be the last break unless we hop on to some more breaks. You guys just saw the fire we had. If you guys hop in with some orders, I'm happy to do more breaks. I don't think that it is a rookie card. Let me double check for you, Travis. Let me check on that. I don't think it was a rookie card. $1999 Players Incorporated. So let me actually see what year Edgerrin James was a rookie. That could be a rookie card, actually. It doesn't specify it on the card itself. You know what? he is a rookie. I've got it pulled up. I'll pull up the randomizer and show you. 1999, first round pick, 4th overall pick. I'm sorry about that. I should have made that obvious. 1999 up here on the card. If you can read it. Come on, focus. Focus, camera. 1999 up top. That is an Edgerrin James rookie card. Interesting why it doesn't say rookie card on the card itself, but that does look like an Edgerrin James rookie card. An RC on there. That's what I'm looking for, my friend. I'm looking for an RC, and I don't see an RC on there. That's weird. I'll have you take a close look at the whole card. I believe that should be a rookie card, but I don't see an RC anywhere on there. That is actually what I was looking for. I don't see an RC anywhere on the card myself. Hopefully that's focused enough for you. This is the back of the card itself. That's weird. That should be a rookie card, but I don't think it is. What's the name on the top of the slab, says Steven. E.J. Edgerrin James, green. 1999 SP Authentic. Player's deck. Weird. He was the fourth pick in the 99 draft. Steven, I'm going to hold this up for you one more time. Steven is really good at cards. He is a card expert. He can tell us, maybe you guys can tell us something. I think this should be a rookie card, but I don't see an RC anywhere here. That is what the top of the card says, Steven. I don't know why there's not an RC, because that's what I'm looking for myself. It's his rookie. That's even better now. There you go. Well, hey, it's an Edgerrin James rookie card. I'm sorry about that. I was looking for the RC and the rookie. That's normally what it says. That is a rookie card. Even better, Travis. Even better. Edgerrin James rookie card. That's awesome. Edgerrin James. Fire. Fire in the break room. Edgerrin James, guys. That's beautiful. Well, it's now or never, guys. 9:36. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Otherwise, we're going to do our top spot break for the advent calendar. If you guys want to keep the show going, see some more magic like Edgerrin James, now is the time to do it. We're pretty slow on orders. Our last order was 924 by Nestor, who closed out that series. Would love to do some more breaks. Now would be a good time to hop in. Otherwise, we are going to call it a day for tonight. Last call for orders, guys. If you guys want to see some more fire, fill out some more card breaks or other breaks as a whole, now would be the time. Thanks again, says Travis. You're welcome, Travis. Last call for orders, guys. This is the Kellen Winslow Dutch item, 1995 Hall of Famer, full-size authentic, former Mizzou Tiger like myself, led the NFL in catches twice, college and pro football Hall of Famer. Last call for orders, last call for our Dutch item. We are pretty much wide open on all of our orders right now, so we really need to get moving here, fill up some quick spots. The Multisports Labs, which we pulled a Tom Brady out of, we have a LeBron James and a Tiger Woods in there as well, guys. Nope, Travis, this is how it works. It's not all the winners from tonight in the top spot break. It is everyone who enters our chase item of the day, which is the training camp. We choose the chase item of the day randomly earlier in the show. Let me show you here. Here's what we do. So this is everyone who's going to be in this. Michael Lepre, Dustin Casey, Jose Alcala, and Charles Peavyhouse. What we did at the start of the show, I'll show you what we did. We pulled up the randomizer, we clicked, we spun the wheel, and it landed on training camp. So everyone who's in our top spot chase gets a chance to get some UA cash at the end of the show. But there is a twist tonight. Instead of UA cash, you can choose an item from our advent calendar as part of our Merry Breakmas. You can get an item instead of UA cash. I'll pull from December 2nd, and you can get a December 2nd item instead of UA cash, or you can choose to spin the wheel and get double the UA cash. I'm going to play this video for you guys one more time, and then unless we get some orders during this video, this will probably be it for tonight. But this video is going to explain what the advent calendar is and what you can choose to do instead of the wheel spin at the end.
We are counting down the days to Christmas Eve. Sorry, there's no live break on Christmas Day. To celebrate, we are getting our Santa on and bringing the goodies for all of our breakers. Each show leading up to Christmas, we will have a special signed item available on both our noon and evening broadcasts of the UA Live Breaks. This signed item will be up for grabs to the lucky person selected from our chaser wheel, who can choose to either keep that signed item or spin their own wheel for double the UA cash, up to $200 each show. These signed items will be huge names like Chris Godwin, Sean Alexander, and Devontae Adams. So whether you are grabbing yourself an early Christmas gift or getting something for that special someone, head to ultimateautographs.com to celebrate the season.
All right, guys, that was the video. That is what we're about to do here. I tried to stay on as long as I could. I always like to stay on for you guys, give you guys some chances to order. And because we stayed on, we did do the last two slabs, but we haven't had an order now in 16 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and go for our top spot chase. If you guys fill up a break or get some orders while I do this, I'm happy to do another break or two. But I will get started with what could be the end of our show. I will throw these names into the list randomizer, and we're going to see who's going to be our top spot chase. We need 6 times here. The name that's on top after 6 clicks is going to go ahead and be our top spot winner. 4, 5. All right, so Charles Peavy House, you're up top now. One more click to come. Let's see who it is. It is Michael Lepre. Michael Lepre. Michael, hopefully I got it right this time. Michael Lepre, you win our top spot chase. We randomized 6 times. Michael, if you're in here, let us know if you would like me to spin the wheel. And you get double DUA cash you can get from 1 to 100. And you would get double. So if I spin a 50 for you, you would win $100. Or you can choose to take an item out of the advent calendar. Michael Lepre. I'll give Michael a minute here if he's in the chat. If you guys know Michael, maybe shoot him a quick text. Otherwise, what we are going to do, if Michael doesn't answer me here in the next minute, I'm actually going to go ahead and take an item out of our advent calendar, out of our Breakmas box. Second spot twice, says Jose. LOL. Jose, you were so close. So close, Jose. Michael Lepre, are you in here? Michael, last call for Mr. Michael. I don't think Michael is in here. So we had decided this in the break room amongst our team. If no one answers us, we don't spin the wheel. We go straight out of the advent calendar. That is what we are going to do because I haven't heard from Michael. Typically, the advent calendar does tend to be better than the UA cash, but that's just my humble opinion. All right, so I'm going to go and see what you're going to win, Michael. We're going out of December 2nd. All right, guys. Let's see what Mr. Michael won. Michael Lepre, probably not here. You have won a Denzel Ward signed mini helmet. December 2nd, 7 p.m. broadcast. A Denzel Ward signed mini helmet is coming home to you, Michael Lepre. Congratulations on that hit. Congratulations to all of our winners tonight. This Dutch item will stay on the site for another 10-15 minutes after the show if someone wants to hop in and get it. Wonderful, wonderful night tonight. Thank you for everyone for joining us in the break room. We had some massive hits tonight. Tom Brady slab, Justin Herbert slab, just some of the best hits we had tonight. Hopefully everyone joins us tomorrow. We'll be back at noon tomorrow, also 7 o'clock Central Time tomorrow, then 2 and 8 o'clock Central Time on weekends. Thank you to Steven for producing from home. Steven will be back in the break room with me Sunday night at 8 p.m. Steven and I will be breaking together Sunday at 8. Thank you, sir, says Douglas the Ghost. He's happy with this Tom Brady hit. Thank you to Douglas. Thank you to everyone else who played tonight. Everyone have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful night.
Autographs in the UA Live break room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Lastly, if you earned UA cash today, the funds will be added to your account in 24 hours. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again soon.